Hello, welcome back, or welcome if it's your first time here. Today we have a really exciting video. We are going to be testing makeup from Shein. So this is all SHEGLAM makeup that comes from the brand Shein. I believe it's an online only brand and it's from China. And they have well, they're meant to have really affordable clothing for straight sizes and plus sizes, and they're also meant to have really good makeup. They have some home bits, like they pretty much store everything. So I have wanted to try this makeup for a really long time, probably like 2 years now. I have ordered from Shein before. Again, this was probably like 2 years ago, and I also got some clothes in that order and they were really bad quality. I had this one t-shirt, it was like a little dinosaur, it said raw, and I washed it once and all of the stuff came off of it. So I was basically left with a plain black t-shirt. It was awful. The material stuff was awful. It took really long to get to me. I also bought some makeup bits and they were okay, but they weren't very good. But it definitely looks like the products have improved, at least like the packaging has the look of them, and obviously the variety and stuff, and also just from feeling a couple of these bits, they feel really nice. So we're going to dive into that. If you like it, make sure you give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and let's go. I have here, this is what the packaging looks like. Is it not? It's really cute. It kind of reminds me of like Colourpop with like the raised bits, and this all came like this, and then it was wrapped in plastic. And then some of it was wrapped in plastic again, and it all came just in this bag. A couple of the things were like dented, and because this was quite a splurge for me, it definitely would have been nicer if it came like in a box, you know, like how Revolution does, and everything's all packaged nicely and nothing tends to be broken. I would have liked that a bit better as opposed to what I got, which is very like cheap feeling, even though I know that they're affordable, but this is quite a lot for me, or for someone that doesn't have a lot of money. So I'm just going to scoot you a bit closer. Hello. And this is what it looks like when it comes out of the packaging. So you have just like a white top and then like a clear thing, and the dough foot. The dough foot looks really like interesting in here. It looks really weird. This is what it looks like. It kind of looks weirdly jellyish. Like it looks kind of thick. But my lips are really dry, so I'm looking down here because I have a mirror. Firstly, oh my god, it smells like fresh coconut, which we actually have at the minute for the guinea pigs, which is like the first time I've ever seen a real coconut, and oh my god, they're so hard to get into, and there wasn't like a lot of water. Anyway, that's a whole other tangent, but this feels really nice. Oh, that's nice and thick and moisturizing. It's not very glossy though. The Barbie one I tried from Primark the other day is definitely more glossy. Okay, but next we're going to move on to eyebrows, and for that, this is our first product. So this is the Highbrow Shaping Wax. Okay, but this is what the actual little compact looks like. So it looks pretty nice. It's like, it's bigger than I thought it would be, which is weird. It's plastic. It just has this on here, and this is what it looks like. But to do this, we have some new brushes. I got these all from Shein. I actually got some brushes from them in the first time, well, the only other time that I've ordered from them, and I still actually have a couple laying around. I have these ones. They lasted up so well. This is like 2 years old. Very soft. They're a really great brush. Like, this is my everyday favorite brush for doing my eyeshadow. So I picked up some more. I just have them in this little Winnie the Pooh cup. And we have a complete mixture of face and eye brushes. So I'm going to be using these throughout the video. So I have a little eyebrow brush. It doesn't say anything on them. This is what it looks like. So you get a spoolie, which is, it feels like just one of those tube cleaners. And then you get, this is the eyebrow brush end, which it looks pretty thick, but we're going to give this a go. Okay, so I'm going to first start by just, I'm really unsure if I need to wet it. I think I do. Okay, I'm going to wet it, and then I'm going to, is that feeling any better? Okay, yeah, I feel like I'm picking up a bit more now. So it's like a brow soap more than a brow wax. Okay, so now I have it on my spoolie. Oh, it feels very sticky. Okay, so that was relatively easy to use. This is how my brows are looking right now. We're going to see how they go. They feel sticky, but like not overly sticky. We're going to see if they stay, if they get crusty, because that's like my least favorite thing, when stuff gets crusty and like you get all residue all around. So I'm going to let them dry completely whilst I work on my eyeshadow. And I did not actually get, I'm realizing, an eye primer or a concealer. I mean, I normally use concealer as eye primer anyway, so I'm just going to do that. And I'm just going to be taking my Juvia's Place, I think it's called the I Am Magic Concealer, and I have mine in the shade 23. I'm going to use this brush to actually just buff that out. It's like tapered at the ferrule, but then it's like a little bit fluffy and it's a little bit domed, but it's also quite flat. So I'm just going to use this. It feels very soft. Yeah, that blended out super easily. Very nice. I like this brush. Okay. Now we're going to do some eyeshadow, and I'm really excited for this. Like, this palette I've been eyeing up for ages, all of the different variations. I don't believe or really know anything about the whole signs, what's it called, star signs, but I just thought this was so cute. I love the artwork they have on here. I can't remember who did like the artwork, but they had like a specific artist that did it, and I just think the artwork on this is beautiful. But anyway, this is the Loving Libra palette. It says, let's be real, loving Libra. You adore the finer things in life. Beauty, art, nature, and gorgeous glam are just some of the elements that spark your joy. But one thing that can get the best of you, the obstacle of indecision, less I. That's why we're serving up a sampling of stunning shadows that cater to your every mood. From pinks to greens to blues to glitters, there's a mood for every moment. I like the people that seem to write their descriptions. They're pretty good. It says here, creative, open-hearted, balanced, clever, dream of vanity. Is that about the Libra? I personally am not a Libra, I'm a Pisces, but I just liked the look of this. Look how beautiful this is. This unicorn is stunning. I actually think I want to keep it. But yeah, this is all raised. Does that not just look so beautiful? Like, all of the artwork was insane. Then you open it up, it's like a little book. My sheet just fell out. But then you have like this here, which I'm guessing tells you about the star sign. And then all of these beautiful colours. I just thought out of all of them, this looked the most like poppy, if that makes sense, with the most variety. A lot of them were like, for example, like the Pisces palette was like a lot of blues and greens. Or like the Leo one was a lot of like really warm colours. And I just thought this had the most variety and interesting look to me. But to be honest, I thought all of them were stunning and I would have happily had any of them. But it's just beautiful. It says here, indecisive much, no worries, babe. Tune inwards and go with your intuition. It's your greatest strength. You may forget at times, but don't worry. Consider this a friendly reminder. So, like, I think this would probably be a really good gift if you were into this, like, horoscope thing. Or even if you're not, because I just feel like the artwork and the whole idea of it is so nice. I love all the little gold accents. Just, like, they put a lot into the packaging of this. And, like, it wasn't very expensive. I think I'm going to start with one of these two. So they're kind of the same idea, just one's a bit longer and one's a bit shorter. I think I'm actually going to start with the longer one like this, and I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm going to start by taking Balance, which is this one. Ooh, it looks very pigmented. And just going to run this, I guess, sort of by the crease as like a little transition. Again, this brush is very, very soft. And that is diffusing beautifully. We have actually quite a lot of matte in here. We have matte, 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 shimmer, shimmer, glitter. So it's quite a nice variety. Should we swatch them quickly? Balance, which is the one I just put on my eye. Vanity. Oh, that looks like it's meant to be like a glitter shade. Then we have Peace, which is the green, and then Harmony, which is the matte green. Oh, that looks very light. The mattes so far feel a little bit chalky, but okay. Then we have Open Hearted, which is the neon pink. Dreamer, which is the the shimmer purple. Creative, which is the matte lilac. Okay, and Clever, which is the matte dark purple. So that's all of the shades. Now I'm going to take this brush, which is kind of like a thicker, more densely packed, like flat brush. And I'm going to take that green, the shade that's called Harmony, picks up nicely, and I'm going to put that out here. Okay. Okay, come on, give it me. Give it to me. It's like nice, and it is pigmented, but not to like this extent. I'm gonna just hop back in with my other brush and the balance shade. That has way more kick up, look. And I'm just gonna blend over that a little. Okay, then I'm gonna flip over this brush to this side, and I'm going to take the neon pink, which is called Open Hearted. That one has a bit more kickback. Okay, I'm gonna pop that in the inner part. That has way more pigment to it. Then I have a flat brush in here, and with that I'm gonna take the green, which is called Peace, and I'm gonna start with it dry. That looks pretty. It's not making too much impact. I'm gonna take as well the Vanity shade, just on the same brush. That one doesn't even look like it's picking up really. And I'm just gonna lay that over. Is that doing anything? I'm gonna take it actually, just on my finger. I feel like that green shimmer shade kind of is like a topper shade, like whatever you put it over or next to, it kind of like morphs. Because I feel like here, where I've put a little bit of the pink there, it almost looks a little bit pink toned. So I think it's nice because obviously there's no like pink shimmer in here, so it's kind of nice to have a little bit of versatility. I'm gonna go in with, this is just a different smaller fluffy fluffy brush. I'm gonna take the pink shade, just blend a little. This brush is a little bit big. I do wish there was a little bit of a smaller blending brush in this set, but oh well, I picked it. Okay, so that's where we're at. I'm gonna just hop back in with my finger and take that green again. This does look like it's like hard panned already. Like I'm having to really dig in there to get some out. And it's not wanting to come onto my finger, but I'm just gonna take some of that and pop it right on the center. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not sure if this even works better with your finger. Okay, so that is gonna be this for right now. Looks pretty, but like I mentioned, we do have an eyeliner. This is the Color Crush liquid eyeliner, and you can see that the box came a little bit dented, which is fine. I just would have rather that it didn't. And this one is in the shade Mint to Be. So this is what it looks like. I like the way that the packaging matches the color. I think that's so cute. It's like this soft matte touch. It does actually say Color Crush on here, and it's like outlined with mint, but it's so subtle, it's really hard to see. So it has a felt tip, very light. Looks pretty good though, actually. So I'm gonna try and do something with this. So from afar, I think it has good effect, but like for some reason it's not sticking on this inner part of my eye. Like it doesn't seem to want to be laying down over itself. So for primer, I'm just going to use a little bit of my e.l.f. Blemish Fighting Putty primer. They did have this thing called like a birthday skin primer, but I just didn't feel like I needed it. So I'm just going to put this down and then we can use a foundation, which I am so excited for. Okay, primer is on, so now we have foundation. For foundation, for ages they just had one foundation. It was a matte foundation. Everyone raved about it, said it was incredible, but my skin doesn't really get along with matte foundations. So when they released this, which is the Skinfinite Hydrating Foundation, I just was like, I need it. So I have it. So this is the SHEGLAM Skinfinite Hydrating Foundation. It says it's get ready for skinfinite possibilities with our creamy medium coverage foundation. that's designed to mimic the natural look of your skin but sub in extra hydration and a gorgeous glow. Say bye-bye to cakey, pore clogging foundations of the past. This advanced formula is ultra lightweight, blendable and breathable for a barely there feel. So that's quite a lot of claims. Ooh, I'm very intrigued. So this is how this comes out in like a little velvet pouch. It has this like gorgeous like gold on the top. It feels pretty heavy. That is definitely glass. This is what it looks like. Oh Jesus, what colour have I bought? But that's like some like KKW packaging right there. That looks so nice. I got mine in the shade Fair. I'm going to use this one for one side. It's a little bit uneven on the cut, but it's fine. So I'm just going to pump some of this out onto my finger and dot some about. This is what I normally do. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. Okay, very liquidy, very liquidy. Where did it go? This brush is pretty nice because I feel like it's like slanted, so you can really push that in. That's a pretty good shade match. And I do have rosacea, so we see how it covers. I also have some blemishes here and there. It's looking really nice so far. I'd probably say that I've used just over one pump on all of my face. So I'm going to use my little Eco Tools biodegradable blender, which I love using. Okay, so definitely less coverage with my sponge. And oddly enough, it looks more matte than this side. Like it looks a bit more actually like skin-like on this side. This side's a little bit too glowy. So yeah, that is the comparison. I'm just going to blend over this a bit just to make sure that it's not sitting on top of my skin, but rather that it's like pressed in. I'm going to quickly just pop on some concealer and then we can move into the cheek products, which are, I think, by far the thing that is known about most from this brand. So I'm just going to pop on a little bit of my Juvia's Place that I used earlier. So now we're going to move into the cream cheek products, which, like I mentioned, I think this brand is the most well known for. So I have some of these little guys. I have a Sun Sculpt liquid contour and I have a Color Bloom liquid blush, and I also have, this is from their new Sunday Picnic collection, which came out for spring. This is the Sunday Picnic Cheeky Colour Jam. So I have that as well. So I'm going to start with the bronzer, which is the Sun Sculpt Liquid Contour. I have mine in the shade Golden Sun. So this is what it looks like. I'm sure you've all probably seen this. I'm not going to lie, I thought it was like glass. It looks more luxurious looking on like videos and stuff, but it's all actually plastic. But I do really like the look of it. I think it's very pretty. And then you open this and it's like this little sponge tip applicator, and then the product's all in there. Oh, can see you. So I'm gonna, everyone just puts it on their cheek. I'm gonna just do, oh, it's really liquidy. Ooh, it's a pretty colour. I'm gonna take this little brush for my contour. I feel like that would be good. Ooh. That is blending well nice. Oh my god, wait, what the actual fuck? Look how nice that looks. Like, so natural. I love. Okay, now we have two types of blushes. So I have one in the same format as the bronzer. This is the Color Bloom Liquid Blush in Hush Hush. And then I have this, which is a different kind of format. So let's pick. Well, let's not pick. I think I'm going to try both of them, one on either cheek. This Sunday Picnic packaging is so adorable. This is what this one looks like. So this is in the shade Rose Meadow. That's, oh, it's very dark. That looks really pretty. And then we have this one, which is, again, that same packaging. I like the way that they match the packaging to the colour. And it has, ooh. So I'm just going to go in with this one on this cheek. Okay. Again, this is the shade Hush Hush. You'll do. I'm just going to take this brush for it. I'm just trying to use all the brushes. Oh my god. Oh my god, how beautiful. Seriously, how stunning is that? So easy to blend, such a nice colour. Oh my god, I love it. I love this colour. That is so pretty. Now I'm gonna try this one. I can't get over that. That's so pigmented. Now we're gonna try this little guy. I'm gonna take it on the same brush, I think, because yeah. Okay, so this is again in Rose Meadow. I actually want to just feel this. Oh, it feels nice and creamy. It says like a lip and cheek, so creamy. It feels really moussey. Okay. Oh my god, that one is so pretty as well. Okay, so on this side is this one, which is so pretty for that like sunburnt. Like if I just bring that like across my nose, that is so pretty. And then this one for more of like that beautiful like peach moment. It's so cute, and it's nice on the lips as well. It's like really moussey, but it's a really nice colour. I can see this one being like my everyday jam. Like it's so nice. For this look, I do think I'm going to do that like sunburnt vibe, because we do actually have a freckle pen, which I'm so excited to try. So I'm just going to add a little bit of this one over here. Oh my Jesus. It's like so pigmented. But now, like I mentioned, we have a freckle pen. I am so excited. This is actually what prompted this whole order. When I saw that they had a freckle pen and it was new, I was like, get on that shit. So this is the box that it comes in. Way bigger than I thought it would be. Hello, Lillian. We have a visitor. So this is what it looks like. This is the SHEGLAM Please Freckle Tint. I have mine in the shade Fawn. They had like a couple of different shades, one being like a blue one and one being like a purple one, which is kind of cool. So this is what it looks like. Again, kind of really KKW vibes, like that nude. Like it feels expensive, and it's way bigger than I thought it would be. My most recent experience with a freckle pen was with the one from Relove by Revolution, and it did not go well. If you haven't seen that video, go watch it. I would say I'm going to link it, but I always forget. But it didn't go well, so I'm nervous / excited. So it's got a little brush applicator. Oh, that's the colour. It looks kind of like a gel formula, and it actually looks like it's going to blend. Okay, I'm just going to go for it a little, I think. I'm just going to dot some. And then blend. Oh my god, it actually blends. Okay, I feel like a lot of it just sort of blends away. So I've left these a little while now on my skin. They've probably been sat here for about a minute and a half maybe. Although I feel like it just kind of looks like I have like a grey tint over my nose now. Yeah, I actually don't know how to feel about this. I got excited because like I could actually blend it, but it kind of looks not that great. I definitely think I still prefer my eyebrow pencil technique that I do. But it's definitely better than the Relove by Revolution one. Like, it definitely works. We have a powder now. And I'm sure that you've probably all seen this as well because this went viral. This is the Insta Ready Face and Under Eye Setting Powder Duo. So, firstly, the packaging of, like, this stuff. I guess, like, the more newer releases like this, the Freckle Pen, the Sunday Picnic collection, and the eyeshadow palette. The packaging and stuff was really nice. Like, very luxe feeling. But this is what this looks like. So this is huge. Like, this is a pretty decent size. This is what it looks like. It's very pretty. It's got like that ombre orange or like peach. And what is special about this is that you have a pressed powder here, which is meant to be for setting your eyes. You also have a mirror in here. And then you have a loose powder underneath, which is meant to be for setting your face. And you can get them in different shades. I got this one in the shade Bisque, which was like the lightest pigmented one. They also has a translucent one, but I just thought I'd go for this one. So I'm gonna start with the pressed, which they say is for under your eyes. I feel like I'm not even picking anything up. And I would normally always use a loose powder for setting my under eyes, but and that's what that looks like. So like for it being the lightest one, it looks a little dark. I'm just going to take this brush and set my face. That definitely just darkened my face. So this side of my face I've completely set, this side I haven't. I think it looks okay. It looks relatively smooth. It definitely did darken my skin a little bit, which is a bit annoying. Right around here, I'm getting a bit of weird texture. But it looks okay, it looks pretty good. I'm not really sure if it's very special, like it's not really wowing me when I compare it to my other powders, and this packaging is just annoying the crap out of me. But it looks okay. I do wish it was a bit lighter for it being the lightest shade, because like I would have got translucent, but I actually wanted one with pigment. This is so annoying. Like the tiniest amount is coming out when I'm doing this. So I actually have a brow pencil. So let's touch on the brows for a second. They've like completely dropped, have they not? Like they're up maybe like the tiniest amount, but nowhere near like where they first were. And they still feel sticky. So the brow wax is a no from me. I feel like there's been a lot of no's to brow waxes recently. But we do have a brow pencil. This is the SHEGLAM Skinny Brow Pencil. So you can see it came dented, which again is a little bit annoying. I got mine in the shade dark brown. And again, I really like the packaging of this. It's like, it's slim, but it's like that soft touch matte feel. It's very pretty packaging. And it has a very, very teeny tiny little nib. What's the colour like? Oh, it looks good. It looks a little bit warm. It looks a lot warm. And then on the other side, we do have a very fine spoolie. So let's do a little bit of brow filling in with this. And we'll see. Well, it feels creamy right off the bat. I mean, it's doing a nice job of filling in, but it just looks like I have red eyebrows. So I'm not really keen on the colour. The formula's nice though. Okay, so we're going to finish off the eyes and we're going to start off with this. This is the Colour Crush, what is this called? Gel eyeliner in the shade Let's Flamingo. So this is what it looks like. Again, like that soft matte touch feel. It looks really pretty. I like the fact that the colour matches the outside. And it's like this beautiful pink shade. That felt so creamy. So I'm just gonna quickly pop this on the waterline. Like it's a little bit pointy, but oh god, I really do look ill. The colour of that is really nice. Maybe not for the waterline because it just makes you look ill. But really nice pigment. It's just a bit hard. Let's pop back into this palette. I need to do something with my bottom lashes. I'm gonna just take this brush. It's kind of like slanted. And I'm gonna pop in toe. Let's pop into this dark purple, which is called Clever. I'm wondering if I want to do it on this brush, but I've committed now. I'm going to dip into that and pop that right out here. Ooh, it's a really nice purple. And then I'm going to take this other random brush that I haven't used, and I'm going to take the like lavender, and I'm going to use that to blend out that purple. That one looks very like finely milled, like it's got a lot of dust. Then I'm going to dip in with this little lip brush that I have, and we'll take Dreamer, which is this shimmery purple. Kind of looks a bit pink on my brush, and I'll pop that right here. Oh, that one's real pretty. Okay, so we're going to quickly set the makeup. I have this is from, again, their new Sunday Picnic line. This is the Setting Spritz. So this is, want to make your glam moment last, give your skin a swig of our grape scented setting spritz to lock in your look from sunrise to sunset. Take it with you to enjoy the dewy glow wherever you go. It's so cute. Okay, so it's meant to be dewy. I'm glad it told me that. It's pretty small, and this like liquid in here actually looks pretty thick. Or does it? Kind of. But yeah, the packaging is so cute. I like the fact that it goes up like this. But obviously you turn it around to spray. Kind of looks a bit weird, like a pill, but let's see what the spray is like. Oh, that's a bit nicer. Oh my god, it does smell like grapes. What a weird thing. It smells like sweet grapes, like grapes that you get as like sweets. Okay. It feels like the spray is uneven. Like some of it feels like a really, really light mist to the point where you can barely even feel it. But then I'm getting the occasional feel of like really strong spritz on my face. It's like I can't get it even. But for lips, I'm just going to quickly pop on this little lip to cheek tint thing again in the shade Rose Meadow. Oh my god, it is so pretty. So I believe all that is left now is to sort out my eyelashes. So I put some mascara on and then pop on some false eyelashes. I grabbed these. They're kind of like this cat eye style, so I thought I would get the most use out of them because I tend to like lashes like that the most. So yeah, I got a 4-pack. They look very pretty. They look quite long, like longer than I was expecting. But I'm going to let my skin dry down. I'm going to pop on some mascara quickly. Maybe I'll sort something out on my hair and then we'll put the lashes on. So BRB. Okay, so it has a clear band and it seems pretty flexible. It has a lot of adhesive stuck to it though. Eyelashes are on. It was definitely not the best application ever, but it's okay. I'm not going to be wearing them for too long probably because it is 5 to 1. I did not think it was that late. Okay, so it's a few days since the clip that you just saw and we are here to try Shein makeup for the second time. So let's get into it. I'm just starting obviously with my Jelly Wow lip oil. Okay, let's attempt to brush these brows up. I'm going to spray it using a bit of the Sunday Picnic spray. And then I am going to use my Shein brushes as well, which I have actually used a handful of times since and I really like them. But I think I've lost the eyebrow brush. Like, I don't know where it's gone. So I went ahead and primed my eyelids and now we're going to move on to the palette, which obviously I think I'm going to want to do a purple look today because I used the green and pink last time and I didn't really get a chance to use the purple. So obviously we're using the Lovin' Libra palette. And yeah, I think I mainly want to use these purple shades. I kind of have a look in mind. We'll see if I can get it from my head to my eyeball. And obviously I'm going to be using my Shein brushes. I'm going to start with this darkest purple shade called Clever. Then I'm just going to flip the brush over and go into the lighter purple, which is called Creative. Okay, so this is the eyeshadow look. I just basically used the 2 purples. I was debating using the shimmer, but I really had this vision in my head. And then obviously I added some little gems. I think it's cute. I actually think it's pretty cute. I do wish that the lighter purple was a little bit more pigmented, because it did come off a little bit non-existent, but I do still think this looks really cute and it's actually really nicely blended and was pretty easy to blend considering it's a really dark purple. But yeah, I think this looks cute. I do have this little mint liner still, which I don't really want to add. I might try and add a little bit with this, but we'll see because I don't really want to. But I will quickly as well just pop on these lashes. These are the ones I wore in the last Shein video. So I'm just going to clean these off and then pop these on and then we'll move on to the face. Okay, so now I'm moving on to the face And we have the foundation, but I do think I want to just use a little bit of this Relove by Revolution blur stick just on, let me try it on one side. I kind of want to see what this looks like with and without a primer. So now obviously we're moving into the Skinfinite Hydrating Foundation. So I'm just going to apply this with the brush that I used in the first try-on of this foundation. I've actually used this brush with like numerous different foundations since, like maybe like 4 or 5, and I actually really like it. So yeah, I'm gonna do that, and then I'll probably put some concealer in as well. I'll come back, we'll do the liquid bronzer and the liquid blush. So yeah, BRB. Okay, foundation and concealer are on. So the primed side is my right hand side, which will be your left hand side, and now we can move into the liquid face products. So I'm going to start with the Sun Sculpt Liquid Contour, obviously, in Golden Sun. And because I've used this now and I trust the formula, I'm just going to sort of whack it all over and then just blend it in. Okay, let's move on with blush. And I think today I'm going to use the Colour Bloom liquid blush in Hush Hush, because I primarily used that the little picnic one on my cheeks, so I want to give this one a proper go. I feel like the peach will go really nice with the purple as well. It's so pigmented, oh my god. I'm not gonna lie, I forgot how pigmented this was. Like, I was just sat here as I was putting it on like, is this sheer? This is so nice. Now let's pop on a few fake freckles. I'm scared. Okay, now I'm gonna set my face with the Insta Ready Face and Eye Setting Powder Duo. So I'm gonna start with the lighter shade and pop this under my eyeballs. And also, just for reference, I did use the Juvia's Place concealer today. Okay, I'm going to swap over to the under eye powder. And the funniest thing is that last time I was moaning a lot that not enough powder was coming out, but I didn't realise that you twist this thing and it like opens the holes or closes them. So you can like lock it and unlock it. So I was moaning last time like an absolute tit, like, oh, not enough powder's coming out, but yeah, that's what you do. So if anyone else gets this and they don't know how to work it, you can unlock it and lock it, which is very helpful. So immediately the primer side is looking loads better. Let me try and get you close. So the primer side is looking loads better, whereas this side is looking so textured. So yeah, the primer side is definitely looking smoother. And yeah, I'm just going to do my eyebrows quickly, obviously using the SHEGLAM Skinny Brow Pencil. And it's in dark brown, right? I think it's in dark brown. It doesn't actually say on here, but I'm just going to fill in with this. Okay, so I just finished up my eyes. I put the pink in my lower lash line, just popped on a little bit of mascara and put the purple underneath. I think that's all I did. Now I'm going to set my face using the SHEGLAM Sunday Picnic Setting Spritz. I'm going to let that sink in, and I'm also going to put on a little bit of the Sunday Picnic Cheeky Colour Jam in Rose Meadow just on my lips, just because I don't have a lip product. I am going to take a little bit of the Vanity shade, I think. Oh, for my inner corner. Just a little bit, to add just a little bit of sparkle. So this is my finished second look using all SHEGLAM makeup. The time is currently 8 p.m. so I'm going to wear this for a bit. I'm going to do some painting, take the dogs out, do some chores, do some errands. I got to go to the shop, so I'm going to do all of that, and then I will check back in with you guys later, and we'll do hopefully a really good wear test. Let me just get you nice and close so you can see how everything looks right now before I even leave. So remember, this side is primed, this side is not. So I actually really like the look today. Again, I think everything performed pretty well, but we'll see. So I'll see you guys later. So 9 hours later, and I am here to do the last clip of this video, which is my wear test. So yeah, I've been wearing this makeup for 9 hours, and I'm literally just doing it laid here on the sofa because I am so tired. I could not be bothered to go all the way up there to film it. So yeah, I'm just here on the sofa. So if I take my glasses off, you can probably see that we're not in the best shape. We're really not. I'm also just filming this on the front camera of my phone, so I'm sorry if the quality is not that good. But yeah, I had one of those days where I kind of had a mental breakdown and I cried a lot and I had a nap whilst wearing this makeup. So yeah, this is what's left, like a little tiny bit of eyeshadow on this eye, a little bit on here, and yeah, it's definitely not looking the best, but to be honest, all things considering, the skin's not looking too bad. Yeah, I'm sorry that the wear test was in such extreme conditions, but yeah, to be honest, it doesn't actually look that bad. Like, it looks way less, like, splotchy than I thought it would. Like, if I just removed this dodgy eyeshadow, I would probably leave my house like this. Like, probably.
I think it should be noted that, like, the makeup should be a lot worse.
Yeah.
This was a heavy-duty wear test.
Heavy duty. But yeah, I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up and subscribe. I don't know what else to say. I'm so tired. Thank you for hanging out with me today and every other time that I've filmed. I don't know. Thank you for hanging out with me today, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.